So here I do my normal attack. He weakens his king side. He takes it. This isn't really bad for him so far. His knight on h6 is a bit odd. It's kind of far away from the center. You want to keep things as close to the center as you can. Now, the thing is, on his queen side, he's got a pawn on a5, so his structure is not so good over on that side. So my thinking is, if he's going to put his king over on that side, on b8 eventually, he's going to want to put his king on b8. That's not a very good pawn structure over there. So I want to ruin the pawn structure on the king side so that both sides are kind of, the pawn structure is not so good. So I know at this point he's not going to want a castle on the king side. So I jump my knight, first of all, to d2 with the intention of going to b3 eventually, and then going to c5. So this entire time I was moving my knight, I had intentions on getting it to c5, 3 moves in a row. I want that knight on c5. So here he goes, attacks my queen. Now I want to protect c2. He attacks my bishop. So he takes it. I counterattack, attacking the knight. He takes my bishop. I take his knight. Now I take this pawn. Now the a file is wide open for me. Now what I was planning on doing next was moving my pawn on b5 to b6. That way his king is kind of trapped in there. His only escape square right now is c7. So I want to move this pawn up so that I can block him from going to c7. But I don't have to do that because he makes this horrible move and puts his queen right on c7. Now I have the option of just taking the pawn on e6 and just forking his queen and his rook, which wouldn't be that bad of a move, but there's obviously a better move, which is just to put him in check. Now he can't move his king out of there, so his only option is to sacrifice his queen, but to block his king. So at this point, he just resigns when he sees this.